On June 17, 1994, the world ground to a halt. Forget the NBA Finals. Forget every single breaking news story. Because for one insane 2-hour stretch, nearly 95 million people, that's half the population of the United States, were glued to their televisions watching a white Ford Bronco drive slowly down a freeway. This wasn't just a police chase. This was the moment the ultimate American hero, O.J. Simpson, transitioned into the country's most infamous murder suspect. The trial that followed wasn't just about the brutal deaths of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman. It was about race, celebrity, and the most dramatic piece of evidence in legal history, the glove. How did a murder case become the biggest reality show on earth? You're watching The Sinister Scroll, and this is a deep dive into the trial of the century. First, the victims. Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ronald Goldman were brutally stabbed outside her Brentwood home on the night of June 12, 1994. The crime scene was horrific. The initial shock was reserved for the prime suspect, O.J. Simpson, the Juice. A football god, a successful actor, and a national icon. 4 days later, O.J. was supposed to surrender. He didn't. Instead, he led police on the most surreal chase in TV history. He was in the back of that Bronco, driven by his friend Al Cowlings, reportedly holding a gun. People lined the freeways with signs, cheering him on. This wasn't an investigation. It was a bizarre, public spectacle. The prosecution had strong evidence, motive, opportunity, and blood traces. But O.J.'s defense, dubbed the Dream Team, changed the game. Led by Johnny Cochran, their strategy was simple, but devastatingly effective. If you can't challenge the facts, challenge the messenger. They focused relentlessly on Detective Fuhrman, who found a crucial bloody glove at O.J.'s estate. The defense successfully painted Fuhrman as a racist cop who had planted evidence, tapping into deep-seated tension between the African American community and the LAPD. This shifted the focus from the evidence to the systemic injustice. Then came the moment of truth. Prosecutor Chris Darden asked Simpson to try on the bloody leather glove. The tension in that room was absolute. O.J. strained, twisting his fingers, but the glove didn't fit. And Johnny Cochran delivered the line that became the case's epitaph: "If it doesn't fit, you must acquit." Legally, the prosecution had DNA evidence that was strong. The science was overwhelming. But in the court of public opinion, the visual spectacle of the glove not fitting was all that mattered. The defense had created reasonable doubt using pure showmanship. After 252 days of testimony, the jury returned a verdict of not guilty. The reaction was immediate and polarized. A cheer went up in the courtroom, while outside, the country was split down racial lines. The verdict was less about O.J.'s guilt and more about the jury's statement on policing in Los Angeles. The O.J. Simpson trial redefined American media, setting the stage for reality TV, celebrity trials, and the 24/7 snooze cycle. The trial of the century showed us that, in America, sometimes fame and narrative can outweigh the facts. It remains a stain on American justice and a fascinating look at how deeply divided a country can be. Did the glove truly prove his innocence, or did the Dream Team masterfully turn the focus away from a cold-blooded double murder? Let me know your theory in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the cases that changed history.